Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Avner and today we're going to find the sum. So how do we do that? Let's get right into PyCharm to our Python code thing. Okay, now what we're going to do is first sum equals to 0 because we haven't started counting it yet. Now we use the for an I range loop, which I've told you that. So for I in range. Let's just do some easy 1 to 3. So as I told you, n value minus 1. So it's going to print sum from 1 to 2. Now here, so I write here sum equals sum plus I. Okay? So what it means is this sum here. This sum here. So what is that? Sum equals to 0. So this is 0 plus I. What's our very first value of I? I said n value minus 1, so 1 to 2 is our values of I. But what's the very first? It's 1, the number 1. So 0 plus I, which is our first value, 1, is 1. Now what it's going to do is previous value plus new value. So our previous value is what? 1, right? And our new value is 2, which is our very last value. And that's 3. So if I do here, print sum. Okay, so what it's going to do is print the sum. Just like the total sum. See, it writes 3. Because that's our answer. It prints the total sum. Now, let's play with our code. So if I put here tab, it's going to write 1 and 3. Because what's our previous value? 1, right? And our last value is 3. So it's going to print 2 of those sums if I do that indent. So 1, 3. See? 1, 3. Okay? That's what it writes. So let's say I want to write, let's say if I don't have this, so we're playing with the code again. If I don't have print sum here, it's going to print nothing. That's simple. It's nothing, see? Look what it says here. You would understand why. Look what it says here. Process finished with exit code 0. Means nothing is there. Nothing was even printed there. Because look, there's nothing here. There's literally nothing here. So that's why it's saying process finished with exit code 0. That's what it means by that. Okay? Now let's say I'll write here print sum, comma, and equals to quotation marks. Now what is 5? Put this somewhere here. Exactly here. Look. Okay? It's going to write 13. Because 1 and 3 were vertically, right? And they're together. What? Yes, they were. Right? But I wanted to put it on single line. So this is what I did. So this is what you do to put it on single line. Okay? This is actually 13, 1, 3. So that's amazing, right? But don't think that's the sum. That's not the sum. So if I do here this again, prints 3, of course it is. Because this is, I don't need to do this at all. I can just do print sum. Let's do let's say 1 to 11. If I do that, 55 for sure. Okay, you guys know why, okay? Let's say 1 to 1,000. Okay, that big number is gonna write. That's a really big number. Okay? But if I do that, it's going to print each of the sum. So like how it was 1 for 3. See? See how big it's writing? Starting from small numbers from the total sum, which is the biggest number, right? So let's say I write here 1 to 2 and value minus 1, right? Which is that. It's going to print the sum from 1 to 1. Okay? So it's going to print a total sum. So it's going to print 1. See? 1. Okay, you won't get this the first time. So this is 0, right? Our very first value is 1. And last value 2. 0 plus 1 is 1, print sum. What if I do this? Okay, it's 1. It's 1 again because it's just only gonna print 1 to 1. I did 1 to 2 and value minus 1. And value minus 1. So you know what to do. But I just don't want to write 1 because what is 1? Right? What is 1? So if I write here 11, I just don't want to write 1 because how can I understand this sum if you just tell me 1? What is 1, right? So this time, because we're not going to do those variable things like using commas, we're going to use string formatting. So use string formatting. I could use capital F here too, but lowercase f is better. Okay, so if I put that there, and I put this here, the sum is sum. The sum, no, the total sum is sum. Close that, and the total sum is 55. See? So, you know when I said like the total sum is 55? Let's say I want to write a bracket inside of that. Okay? So, inside of the sum. So we do that, and we do that. We're just playing with the code. The total sum is 55. See? I put brackets. But you know when they're reading English, they say like, okay, let's say I have this channel called Avner Pro. Then he put the brackets means what's the meaning of that? So let's just write the meaning, okay? So the total sum is 55.0, meaning 55. See? The total sum is 55.0, meaning that. Okay? So that's what I mean. Yeah, so we're just playing with the code. It's just fun to play with the code. Let's say I just write this whole thing in bracket. Okay? Now if I run the code, see the total sum is 55. So let's say I can write here sum. Okay. So sum equals to this much. Okay, and now if I run the code, it's going to write sum equals to the total sum is 55. Okay? If I write here some more zeros, and let's see. Sum equals to the total sum is this big number. I can read it for you. It's a 6-digit number. This easy number is easy. So 604,450. Okay? So thank you for listening about how do you find the sum. So I hope you liked that video. I know you won't get this the first time, so you can practice it. You can watch my video again, okay, if you want to. And you can practice it without looking at it. So first try it with looking at it, then try it without looking at it. Then you would know how to find the sum easily. You can remember this tool, okay? You can give this self as a question. So here's the question I want you to do. The question is, okay? This is about data structure or sum, okay? But we're learning sum, so let's just do the sum. Okay, so here's the question. I give me the sum for 1 to 100. So give me the sum for that, the total sum for that. What's the total sum? And make it sense, okay? Remember how I did the string formatting there? Like example, I said sum equals to and whatever the total sum is. Okay, so thank you everyone. And that's my question. And bye.